Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of What If Civilization Started Over? I believe this is episode 10. And yeah, I'm Silver Maps, or Silver. And let's get right into it. So, in this video, there will be many things happening. As the first thing happening will be that the capital of the Swedish team is now moved. Like I said, it would be in the last video. And yeah, so with that being said, let me erase this. Now it's just a normal one. Okay, so that is where their new capital is, right here. And yes, that's where I said it would be going. And I researched, and this island is called Gotland, but for at least the next 10 episodes, I'm gonna be calling it that island. Yeah. But something pretty major happening will be that the Kenyans will be going down the coast looking for a new place to settle, and in this they will take land in in these areas. And seeing this, these guys decide to join up with a different group to kind of cut off the Kenyans, because remember, these guys broke away from the Kenyans. They do not like each other. And so much so that these guys are gonna help make rebellions from tribes that they just conquered happen. Which will look something like this before peace for that. And so basically they just wanted to block off the Kenyans. And the Kenyans were like, okay, well then we'll attack you right back, and then you won't be able to do anything about these lands. And yes, the Kenyans are a lot stronger than these guys. But there is still tribal people from that are kind of the same as these guys. So they're gonna help those guys break away. And that's gonna cause some problems for the Kenyans. But they will take out these two that are the closest to where they are. And then they're gonna send some of their forces that were just in these two areas up to go deal with that. And also some reservists. And the reservists in this area have actually already taken those guys out. So real quick, we will just be seeing these rebellions go back to the Kenyans. And now it's kind of over for these guys. And updated province layer, I got the whole world mapped out, or have the whole world in provinces. And if you want to know what's happening with these guys, it's that their only populated areas are here, and even that area isn't that populated. So this area is just like extra. But yeah. So in the Peace Treaty, we will be seeing full annexation. And this is because the Kenyans are gonna do a certain something to these tribal people in order to make them not rebel away again. And most of you already probably know what that is. So, it will succeed, but I don't like this province, so let me fix it. Let me fix it. Alright, and there we go. Now we can see the capital of the canyons better. And real quick, if we check ideologies, I forgot to update this layer, but oh well. Well, we will be seeing the ideology of the tribal people from over there be moved to these guys because yeah, they choose to be anarchists. And yeah, so we will be seeing these guys right here, actually, the Crimeans, go ahead and expand into all of this. And for better borders, look something like this. But yeah, so, and that, I know since the Azerbaijan see this, they're gonna take all of this, and then they're gonna go over and take that. And the Caspian nation and Azerbaijan, their friendship kind of fell off because these guys, they're not fully set up, and with this area breaking away, kind of messed up Caspia, so they're both kind of just like fighting like this, and yeah, it's kind of happening in both. And you know what? Yeah, actually this is kind of in a way civil war, but a civil war that has both of them involved against each other. But the civil war is happening in both, which means they're both getting rebelled against. Even though these guys are getting rebelled against, which I will show now in this color, they're still like defeating these guys, and these are also the rebellions over here, but it's more dominant in the south, where most of the unrest lies. But seeing all of this, these guys are gonna quickly go ahead and take out these guys, even though those guys were in their land. But actually, we're gonna see that this happens because the whole focus of the purple team has now gone over to their huge rebellion. And since the purple team took out most of, I don't know what to call these guys. They took out, what would this be? That would be Uzbekistan over there. Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan. Oh geez, what would it be? I guess like in East Turkmenistan country, they took out the East Turkmenistan country's rebellions, and they attempted to defeat these guys, which they got back all of this, which the East Turkmenistan team just took right after. And the Caspian team is one of the oldest, so yeah. Well, kinda, but like in a way. So let me copy that. Get rid of these rebellions. Boom. And now we will look at a peace treaty. In which these guys, for some reason, get this province that they don't fully have. And then these two, they're also going to get this province right here, just for some border gore, you know. Nothing too crazy. Let me fix this. And what? Oh, actually, yeah, that goes over to them. And this one right here, it's gonna actually become a puppet of these guys without a capital, because it's pretty much just like it has some autonomy but not really. The only autonomy is like in this region. So actually, no, it is not a puppet state. It's just gonna be fully taken. And then for these guys in the Uzbekistan country, which I will be calling it Uzbekistan, they are going to take all of this with some fixing of what happened over here. Is this that? Hold on. What was it? Okay. That was, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And let me fix this again. So, this is the peace treaty with horrible borders, but oh well. And now we will be seeing one of the biggest scenes so far in this entire series, and that is these guys starting to go down the Indian coast. And this isn't just these guys, it's like Oman, Kenya, who went through Ethiopia to get over here, Ethiopia, Anatolia, the Ottomans, the Persians, the Mesopotamians, the Saudis, the Sudanese, and even the Carthaginians and Germans. So, what will be happening is a huge group is going to be going all the way down here in search of new stuff and like new land that they could go to. And no, they do not plan to go back to those guys. They want to make their own nation, and maybe even nations. So, and yes, they will be they will be creating a new religion, because they also didn't really like the religion that they had before, which, again, this layer is very, 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 very outdated. But it's like mainly like blue, green, this, and this, and some of this. But yeah, what happened over here? Oh, that's religion there. Okay. Anyways, no, they will not be getting this far inland. It will look more like that. And now, we will see this. The kind of spearhead, but it's also gonna not be that far over there. Anyways, their new country will be first this Sri Lanka country, which actually I don't really like the color of. Yeah, there. Or is that too close to Ethiopia? I'd say that's too close to Ethiopia. So let's make it more this. Yeah, that's better. And their major city, their first one anyways, will be right there. That's their first ever major city. And then for capital, they're actually gonna make it their second major city. But these guys will slowly continue to go up here. And their goal is just to find more land. And soon they're gonna find a place that they do want to settle, but not all of them will settle here. Like maybe around 50% of the current amount exploring. Because like 20% are living here now. They're in control of Sri Lanka. But now they did find Bangladesh, which for now will just be this area right here. And no, I'm kidding. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be all of this and all of that, even extending more over here. And since there's so many lakes, they're actually gonna get a decent amount more explored. Something like that. And before anybody from this new Bangladesh country can say anything, these guys will expand into a pretty decent amount of land, with them getting all of this. But that's not that much. It's not even bigger than Sri Lanka. So what? Still decent size. Anyways, boom, boom. Those are their true places. And they will put their major city in the one that surrounds like pretty much every lake. Anyways, that's the second of what? 4, maybe 5 countries. Or maybe 6 or 7. Ha ha ha. I'm not gonna say it. But right here, seeing another one of these things, there will be even more people stopping. Like 20% of the low amount that there is now. Stopping and making this red Bangladesh country that I totally didn't get the idea from a different YouTuber. Yeah. Ew, they're so round. What the heck did I do? So, boom. No. Boom, boom. Ka-chow. For now, yes, these guys have been, like, exploring this area. So actually all of this area besides like this is explored. Like for the water. Pretty much this is the water's explored. Over here, for over here it's like kind of like that, and then all of this is. So yeah, pretty big. But anyways, that's the third of 5. We will now continue seeing them go down, and instead of actually going fully down, which yes, some of them will be going down. Yes, and I know this is pretty jungly, but they will reach this river. And the second last country will be this color, which will be all of this right here, plus this area here. So, this is the second last. And no, I will not be telling you where the last is. At least not until I show you. So, we will be going up here. Yes, they will explore some more of their own land. Ha 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 ha. And they will land on Hainan Island. And now, they will fully explore this area. And they're not gonna do anything there because, oh hey, they just got news that these guys fully explored this area and landed on a new island. No, they didn't go that far out. Yeah, they found a new island, and all these guys were like, oh, new island, let's go back and go there. Well, the current explorers, the ones that didn't stop and set up this country. Everyone that stopped to set up this one didn't go. But this is the final country, and they will be like this color. I like that color. And they will be controlling the Strait of Malacca. Fully. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly them. And they will actually, really quick before I end this video, which yes, this video is pretty much just gonna be exploration, because this is already 24 minutes long. But, they will get all of this. They will have 4 major cities in these locations. They put one up here for stability. And then, capital will be on this side, which they've explored more of. And then, boom, 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 because this is a big one as well. Bangladesh is probably the smallest out of all of these new countries. But yeah, these guys need major cities as well, which they will have 2. And then, of course, they will get their capital in the worst spot ever. Like, if I was trying to make it look nice, I would probably put these guys with theirs there, these guys with theirs there, and these guys with theirs up there. But that will do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. But before I see you next time, if you like the video, make sure to like, comment your favorite countries. If you want to see more, subscribe and turn on notifications. That's all. I'm Silver Maps or Silver, and have a great day.